In terms of adjusting to college life, I will say that it took me a little bit longer than I expected coming into it after spending, like everybody does, months and months and months preparing my college applications, taking, my SATs, my ACTs, like everybody was really smart and everybody has good ideas and I just have to be a part of that.
Okay, so my main things for time management and organization, I put every single moment of my life into my Google Calendar. I'm not exaggerating. If I even have a 5-minute meeting or a 5-minute check-in or anything that I need a reminder of, it is in my Google Calendar. And I color code everything, things that are important have a different color, work has a different color, my classes have a different color.
That it could be very overwhelming sometimes regarding the assignments and the readings, especially the readings. But I would say that definitely try your best to do all the readings on time, because even though the professors might not be checking if you've done the readings, but it's definitely helpful to finish them still, because it will greatly help you do the discussions in class.
Take advantage of all the resources that you have at university, because you have everything available to you as a student, and it's one of the few times that you have so many things at the tip of your fingers that you can go to, and so many people you can go to for help. A good place is the Academic Resource Center for generally academic advising of all types, and then there's also the University Learning Center. That's more for student tutoring, peer-to-peer help and tips of all kinds. And there's also the Writing Center, which is great for help with papers, other writing projects.
As an international student, whom English is my second language, I found it quite hard, especially in writing a proper academic paper. I did subscribe to Grammarly, but unfortunately, I feel like it's not enough. So I decided to spend my time in Academic Resource Center. They seriously will help you out.
One of the first few things I did when I came was take a tour of the library and talk to people there. There's online support, which is 24 hours. I would also take advantage of the classes the library offers. So they have data services classes, which covers Python or Tableau or how to do Qualtrics. Another great thing is the databases. So they're organized by subject as well as by general discipline. So if you need a good starting point, start there. In terms of good spots to study, I think it really depends on what you like. Bobst has a lot of different kinds of spaces. So you can book a group room if you're planning on working with a group on a group project. If you like talking while working, there are spaces where you can be a little louder. So I end up really liking the silent study spaces, especially on the 6th and the 7th floors, right near the windows.
The lower levels are the best in my opinion for studying, especially because I like to talk to people when I'm studying. So I like to get one of the little rooms, me, snacks, and a couple other people. That was what got me through my entire freshman year, it feels like.
So something I think I was afraid of was being okay with reaching out to people and asking them for help. My master's degree was completely different to what I did in undergrad. So there would be new things I would learn in classes that I just hadn't had exposure to before. And in the beginning, I was like, I can't ask my peers because I don't want them to think I don't belong in this class or have that imposter syndrome. Just take the leap and actually try. And I would reach out to people. I'd be like, hey, did you, how was this homework for you? And I either, one, obviously got the help with it, or also had someone else say, I am just as confused as you are. Can we work on figuring this out together?
Having effective conversations with your instructors and your professors was a lot more important than I realized, and also a lot easier than I thought.
And I find it super helpful to utilize the professor's office hours. It's also a great way to build your network.
Yes. So burnout, I think it's obviously something that can happen. We have so many things going on as NYU students, as people, as growing adults in general. There's just so many things happening and you don't have the capacity for all of them all at once. So just, empty yourself for a while and reset so that you can actually start again instead of trying to start from bottom.
The pressure on first year students is a little bit heavier because that's the time when you're forming good habits. That's the time when you learn how to study and you learn what works best for you. And things get a lot easier the further along you get.